All right, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the FNB App Academy 2025. I am your host. My name is Karabo Mohole. We are now in lesson 15 of the advanced phase. The previous session focused on building an API, and today's session we're focusing on using AI in development. But before we get into that, let us meet the winners of last year's Best Educational Solution at the App of the Year Awards, Mediclinic Baby.
So I think the app is incredible because if you look at the content, it is extremely well written and very well vetted by the clinical team. So I think you look at the journey of being pregnant and having a baby and really looking at the educational aspect that the app plays in those lives. We were commissioned by Mediclinic to build the application. They have a program called the Mediclinic Baby program. It's been around for almost 18 years. And it's been like alive and kicking in the offline space for a long time. I think they started doing newsletters on a weekly basis and then built an app. And then I think 4 years ago we came along and we built this award-winning app. So we're really stoked. For the team, it's just incredible. The recognition is amazing. We're really stoked.
All right, so awesome stuff right there from Mediclinic Baby, taking an offline program online. But now just remember, once you have that app business up and running, there's endless opportunities for you guys out there in the world. All right, so this is the moment where we love to hear from you guys on social medias, right? So please do let us know about your take on the app development journey, but also on the advanced phase. Please do hashtag FNB App Academy. And speaking about social media, let us see what you guys have been up to on our social spaces this week.
Show you my calculator app. It's 5 a.m. and I've been doing this for like 2 hours. Tada!
Awesome, beautiful stuff to see you guys' reactions on social media. It's always beautiful to see your engagement on our social spaces. Let us let the world know what this beautiful ecosystem is all about. So keep them up and coming. All right, so this is the perfect time to head over into this week's lesson. Bear in mind that this is all about how to use AI in development. All right, so Skinny is waiting for us, who we know him well away from our previous sessions. Let us head over now to meet Skinny. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're right here in studio, and I'm joined yet again by Skinny, the senior developer at Siaka Consultant. This is a three-peat, third time is the charm.
Yeah.
My brother, so you were here, but now let us know, are there any exciting, adventures or avenues in your life currently?
I'd say yes. So with, the development that we do at Siaka, there's a couple of projects that we've been working on. The first one is actually called Yowza.
Yowza.
Yes, so this is an application for businesses, SME development, where you get a chance to actually, explore what's out there. There's learning content, actually how to actually improve and run your business. There's also Yowza coaches, where you get a chance to actually meet up with, coaches, and they advise you on your business as well. Yeah. There's also, if I'm not mistaken, it's monthly or weekly or 2 weeks events. We had one on Wednesday as well. They are called Founders Circles. So where you get a chance to actually meet up with great minds in the business industry, and this platform provides you with that as well. So there's learning content. There's also data matrix, where on a monthly basis, you add, your finances, but business finances, and it actually tracks and suggests using AI as well. That says that, okay, last month, this is how much you spend on, maybe stationery for the business, computer, and etc. Then it will be able to help you generate, more funds or suggestion on how to actually, increase the funds in the organization, what you're losing and what you're gaining, etc. Invoicing tool. There's a whole lot of bunch of features that are coming through on Yows as well. And we have launched it before, but we have revamped back because of we're working on these advanced features that uses AI as well. And another project that we are also working on is called CEP, which is the Community Engagement Platform.
Okay.
Then there's also a national project that we actually launched with in partnership with Salga. It's called Spaza Connect, connecting spazas across South Africa as well.
Beautiful.
So it was one of the coolest projects that we actually had to work on, and we were given 1 week to actually launch an MVP, which was great. And shout out to my team for actually pulling through this project. There's a number of projects, but outside Siaka, me and my business partner, we actually launching our school. We already started, teaching and etc. But this is more an announcement. So it's called Code Name Dojo, and LMS provided with AI and also a little bit of electronics and IoT is involved. Agriculture as well is involved in that school as well. So we're also going to be launching our first boot camp called Winters Boot Camp, June to July, and looking forward to actually get a chance to teach you more and engage with everyone else as well.
Wow, man, beautiful. And obviously, somebody that's literally tuning in now, really wanting to know the importance of, what is it, not just what it takes to become someone who codes, but what are the benefits of coding? And, obviously looking into the context of what even FNB is doing, which is them investing in the digital economy of South Africa. Why is it important now to become somebody who's in the app development journey or a coder?
Okay, so I would say it's important when it comes to the place that we are from. You look at the problems that are there. You look at, how can you solve it? And there's different ways to solve a problem. Just like how teachers used to say, there's different ways to kill a cat. Even though the cat has 9 lives, there's different ways to kill it. But I'm not saying kill the cat. Don't kill it. They are cute. They are very nice. I also love dogs as well. But it's more on the ability on what you as an individual want. So with the skills that you have, like look at how the industry and the tech space has been growing. So we did not, every time when we have to go somewhere, we either have to call a cab. If we didn't know how we need to call a cab, we have to ask, where can we get taxis to 1, 2, 3? Nowadays, you don't even have to ask. You just request. Because one of the other things is whoever came up with these apps for Uber, Bolt, and whatever, probably they had a problem that I think they had, whereby asking a lot about where can I get taxis to 1, 2, 3, and you end up getting mugged or you end up getting lost. So with the app, where you are, you request, it picks you up, drops you where you are. Just like how I came here, requested from home and came directly here. Didn't have to actually go to catch 3 taxis or 4 taxis. That's a problem that people are solving. So with these skills, what FNB App of the Year, App Academy is doing, is saying that we want to know how can Africans and techies solve real life problems. So in the health sector, the agriculture sector, the education, whatever sector or industry you are based in, IT has a space in it. If you're working with data, mining and whatever, there's a platform that you need to build that, visualize the data analytics and provides, the seniors or the business to actually make right decisions. Where did they get that? Through technology, through coding, through the platforms that you guys are building. So it's a matter of, the skills that you have, what is it that you're trying to solve? I'm just going to make a quick example. I have 2 dogs at home, and it's always tiring that whenever they finish water, I need to go there as well. Remember I spoke about my agriculture where it's just planting small crops at home. now we also had a little bit of a container that fills up water, checks up if the water level. If the water level reaches to a certain point, it refills the water so that I don't have to go there and just always change water and etc. So it's something that we saw it's a problem, and it might be something that we can actually sell to pet owners as well, that this is what we have, this is a solution. You actually generate money, you're also solving a problem as well. Because I mean, like, if you check in the pet industry, there's a lot of opportunities, problems to solve, just like building. It's an idea, it's open source, building a smart house for pets. Something that we're also looking into, integrating that watering system to the house as well. And it's a problem that you, as a developer or as a tech, you identify. And nowadays it's actually easy because there's AI. You think of a problem, you put it on AI, it gives you a solution, you present it, you actually make an income, or you make a living, or you actually solve a real life problem.
All right, beautiful. Skinny, obviously, I think this is the question that everybody wants to know right now. Is let's talk a little bit about the digital economy, right? Is it in a good space right now? Is it the place to be at right now?
It's actually a good place to be in because there's potential opportunities out there and non-stop. So they say that if you can think it, you can build it. So there's a lot of opportunities out there, and it's a good space to be in. Present, because now if you look at the government side or our country as a whole, there's a lot of problems that people are trying to solve, but they haven't reached there. And you, as a newcomer, you can actually take it further. There's a research out there. It's just simple. So there's always potential. This is a good space. This is I like to say a DNA age to be in.
This is when you know that we have somebody that enjoys what they do. A simple question turns into a masterclass or an essay. Skinny Wabantwana. Obviously, we had a conversation, previously to say, right now, there's a trajectory with technology, and this is the perfect time to be in IT.
Yes.
And obviously, opportunities are endless, and it's all about, you guys now finding those opportunities. But obviously, you guys are here, which is that first step of being in a good place to hone in your skills and position yourself to make an impact with those innovative solutions with the power of technology. Skinny,
Thank you.
Wabantwana, my brother, all the best. Enjoy as you do. Kill it. Give them information. Bombard them. Don't let them breathe.
Yes,
Please, bro.
yes.
All the best. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
My brother.
Oh. Welcome again. Probably by now you are tired of seeing my face, but I've been told that you're going to see me up until the end of the FNB App Academy. So it's me and you. Just kidding. So now welcome to today's session, and today's session is very interesting. It's what a lot of people fear what's going to happen. It's what a lot of other people love and enjoy, and it's also what other people want to get involved in as well. The other ones, they're afraid. The other ones, they like it. The other ones want to get involved. The other ones, they don't want to get involved at all. And from my side, I would say, be afraid if you're not involved. Enjoy it and get involved. You know what I'm saying? So get involved so that you can enjoy it. If you don't get involved, it means you're still going to be afraid. And today's session is about vibe coding and generative AI. So we're going to jump onto our slides there and also just give you guys a little bit of what is generative AI and vibe coding, So we know the term AI. AI, artificial intelligence. It started a long time ago, probably way before I was even born. AI, the Matrix had it, the movie Matrix was there. There's this other movie by Will Smith where he was chasing robots, AIs are there. There's this other movie called Artificial Intelligence, it's there as well. So AI has been there way before I was even born, probably even I don't know which year, but you can Google it on when was AI started or developed as well. So now AI, it's being backed up by machine learning, deep learning, natural processing and etc. Those big words that people like using. But today we're not going to go to those big words. We're just going to keep it simple and clean as well. So now, understanding generative AI, and what is it, what it is, and why it matters. So now, as we mentioned that generative AI, what is AI? So now, generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that goes beyond analyzing and predicting data. It also creates something new. So now, before this generative AI was available, we used to have I would like to call them normal AI, where you use your machine learning to analyze this data. You give it data, and it predicts if tomorrow is going to rain, or if you're doing forex trading, if tomorrow or later on your candle will go up or down, what's going to happen in the near future, and whatnot. To be honest, I really wish AI was there to predict the next outbreak. We would have avoided COVID, but it's not our fault. Probably someone did not want to launch the AI model. They only launched it later on. Okay, so now, with generative AI, whether it's texting, designing, composing music, like, to be honest, I'm a musician, but I feel like now, when it comes to composing music, AI is taking over. You remember those people I told you that they're afraid? It's because they don't want to get involved. So you must get yourself involved so that you're not afraid, and I'll tell you why. So yes, generating and composing music, generating code, generative AI from examples, and uses and also it uses the knowledge to produce fresh and original content. One thing I like about AI, and people will say, no, this is not original. I'm the one who told AI to make it original, so it is original, right? If I go to AI and say, create a light bulb that when I say the letter B in every word, it changes colors. No one has ever done that. No one has ever. It's original. AI will give it to me. Or AI, help me generate something that says if I swear in the house, for an example, it takes maybe 50 Rand from my account and put it in our Naughty digital wallet or digital container. It's something that we also wanted to build. Maybe it could be something that we would like to build, a digital swear bin. Yes, a digital swear bin. Okay. So it's original. Now, the concept of the key concept behind generative AI is learning from data. It keeps learning from data as well. And it also generates new content based on what it has learned and what it's learning. And also, it fixes grammar. Now applications, I'll probably say most of all applications, they now uses AI. So before now, the AI, generative AI started launching, we used to use tools like Dialogflow. It's still available. We used to use tools like Twilio to build, SMS applications, your WhatsApp chatbots. We had to create prompts for it. Now they are automated based on models that users are actually building, generating, and etc., which is quite good. We also have the foundation models. So now with this part, it says that many generative AI systems are actually built on what's known as foundation models. Okay, so we also have the large-scale modules trained on diverse data like text from books, websites, images, and whatnot. So I think in the previous session, if you've noticed that I spoke about the agriculture, what you might call projects that we have at home there. So the one that we have at home is actually a basic one, just watering, checking if the soil is not good and whatnot. In the previous years, we actually attended a workshop or a expo where it was AI based, so the AI expo. We got a chance to actually present an AI-based electronic plant system. It's capturing your soil data, humidity and whatnot, takes it to your AI. We were using the Open AI APIs. Then every time you refresh your browser, it says, okay, these are your readings, and the AI will generate content based on those readings and say, okay, we see that your soil moisture is on this level. It means that you're watering too much. It means that your crops are dying. There's no sun. Maybe, jiggies a little bit of that light into your plants, or maybe you're giving it too much light and etc. Based on that reading as well, we managed to do that. Now, with the hydroponic system back then, before it was launched, we had to use a tool called OpenCV, and this tool was to actually take pictures of crops, take it to the back end, use the healthy crops pictures that we trained the model to do, and to tell us if our crops are sick. Maybe they have fungi, they have diseases and whatnot. And this was through a platform called Red Bull's Basement. Good. So now that we are here, these are the concept of a generative AI. So there's limitation, generative models, deep learning, transform architecture, training and fine tuning, data quality, application, foundation model as we spoke, LLM, which is the large language model, business applications, and etc. That's it, right? Generative models are the core generative AI, are the core of generative AI. So they learn the probability distribution of training data, and also can then sample from those distributions to create something new. Okay, that's what we're also going to be doing as well. Okay, now what can generative AI do? Generative AI is actually versatile, and we have content creation. Like, we used to have content creators, like text-based. Right now, I'm not sure. Remember that part where I said people will be afraid? There's people who create content. They had to do research, had to stay up all night, come up with something new to create content. So this content is more on social media posts, how you interact with users, how you send your email marketing, those type of stuff. It was hectic. If now those content creators don't have AI skills, they are dead. They are dead because of, if you come on to a company and say we need a content creator, blah 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 blah, and remember, people who create content, they need to always create content, weekly content, daily content properly, so that they can engage with your customer. If you're not creating it, they're still struggling, you're losing, you're making the company or your business lose clients or customers or engagements, etc. So now, content creators now came up with a way of coming through in. Whether you're an influencer or influencing people in a good way, not in a bad way, you would use AI. You can create scripts. I'm standing right here speaking to you from the head, but most of the time I would actually struggle with maybe pronunciation or maybe saying the whole sentence and etc. I go to AI, say, okay, I have this session, what, I want to say these words so that, I sound smart. I am smart, but I want to sound smarter, Just making an example as well. Now, what's happening is that I would go there and create it using these AI, generative AI, give me those scripts as well, what to say, what not to say. Do I say it in a funny way? Do I make a joke? Why did the chicken cross a road? Tell me. Maybe it wanted to cross to the other side. I would laugh. If you're laughing, it's a good joke. Thank you. That's how you interact with your AI. So content creation, text, images, videos, music, and code as well. When it comes to music, you understand you can create scene scripts when it comes to videos and music videos, movies, and whatnot. Scene 1, that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, cut. What. Done. One task that I would like to do, maybe some other time we can come up, drink coffee, is to come up with our own Silicon Valley series and ask AI to create scripts for us. We don't have to worry, say, We give it a description. We wanted to create a script. Then boom, we create those scripts. We have our movie, and we have our cameras, directors. Boom, we are good to go. Good. We also have animation. In previous, not animation, automation, generative AI handles, these tasks as well. Drafting emails. Like, I've realized how back in the day you needed to have a certain way of sending emails. Right now it works, but it doesn't work, because I would write my nonsense email. I'll write it, take it, put it on ChatGPT, fix grammar, put it in a professional manner, make it look like I'm the one who wrote it. We know, we've been there, we do that as well. So that it's then you proofread. I've realized people don't proofread, but you must proofread as well. So we're also generating slides, text as well. You can do that. Writing reports, summarizing. This helps time and also boosts productivity. When we get into the coding side, you'll be able to see what's going to happen as well. Research as well, it's there. If you had to spend too much time doing research, now you won't have to spend too much time doing research. AI is there. Personalization, AI can personalize marketing message, whatever product recommendation, and etc. to actually give you what you need based on your personalized data from AI. So I've also created top 10 list here of your generative AI tools. You have your normal ChatGPT by OpenAI, the first one that was launched, the first one that users said, whoa, we are going there. We are building this AI. And whenever your manager or whoever's there catches in using AI, you would switch and you're using that, because we were afraid. There was this term that said developers who are using AI, they're not developers. We are developers. AI is making it easy for us to complete tasks so that we don't have to spend 1 week fixing a button. No. Doesn't work like that. We have the Cloud as well, Cloud AI 3.9, so Sonnet. You can check it out. Google Gemini. Personally, I hated Google Gemini up until I fully tested it and understood, okay, it's a good one. We have DeepSeek. DeepSeek, I saw that, okay, this is a Chinese open source. I did not know it was built by the Chinese as well, but it's proper, it's good. I like it as well. Maybe don't share too much information on that one, but it's quite good. It's quite good. Runway ML as well. It's good. We have Hydra. We have DALL-E or DALL-E, Midjourney, GitHub Copilot. Proper, like it. It's even embedded in GitHub. It's embedded in your VS Code. Like, it's there. We also have the other one. It's Perplexity AI. Sometimes English kills. So in AI CC sessions, we just normally, say, pronounce this, whatever this. We never try to pronounce it because it's going to kill us as well. Okay. There's also free versions as well. There's links there. You can get them. Free version and whatnot. That's how it is as well. Now, before we get into the vibe coding side, I want to explain a little bit of vibe coding. So it's a software development approach leveraging AI, particularly large language model, to create code by description, desired functionalities in the natural language. That is vibe coding. Okay. So I did not list a whole lot of tools there, but I've listed few basic tools. Then also here, what is vibe coding? Characters, AI-driven, prompt-centered, focused, accessibility, all these things are there as well. Okay, so now, what I like is something that is here on this page. So tools that support vibe coding, Cursor AI. Whoever created Cursor AI, me and you, we need to drink coffee because you have killed it, like proper. There's other tools that I did not include that I use, that I'm going to show you which ones. There's Pisces AI. That one is actually not mainly, but it's for developers. If you even go to Google and check it out, there's there as well. Now, the tools that supports vibe coding, why developers use it, and what to watch out for. So what to watch out for is AI isn't accurate as always. Limited context awareness, quality control as well is required. Make sure the code works, it's clean, it's sorted out. Do not also provide AI with your API keys. Do not do that. It's risky because you're exposing a lot of data to the public. Remember, today, I'm writing my functions in a different way. Maybe my functions, they are going to the left and yours are going to the right. And when we are using AI is learning that, oh, this guy is using functions to the left, this one is using functions to the right. I'm going to take all of them, combine them, and make them left and right, making middle and center. New methods are being created each time we engage with AI. Okay, these are the pros and cons. The one that I would like to focus on is the security. So it can help automate security tasks or detect obvious flaws. Like I mentioned also, there's this tool that we use called Inspector. It has AI as well. It detects what's the bugs. It gives you suggestion on how to actually solve them. Maybe we should build a plugin that says, if you find an error and bugs on the live one, detect them, list the problem, notify me, and if I press accept, or I don't even have to press accept, you tell me what's the problem, I read through and understand, okay, on this day you got a problem, and you solve it without me being there. A lot of people are going to lose jobs. I'm kidding, they're not, because you're the one who's building that AI. You cannot lose job if you're building that AI, right? So security, you must make sure that as well. The disadvantage is that most generated code, they are insecure codes and introduce vulnerabilities. So make sure each code that comes from AI, you modify it. You make sure it's not risky. If it works, okay, try different ways to write the same logic in a different way so that whoever's using AI does not hack your application and etc. And always review for the best practices, validate inputs and run security audits as well. So that's what I wanted us to check around when it comes to the security part. So let us now vibe and code. Okay, Pisces AI. Pisces for developers. This tool here, this tool is very, very beautiful. I like it. I love it. I think it understands what I need as a developer. Okay, so you will be able to actually download this tool. They're providing you Windows, Mac, and Linux as well. You're able to do that as well. There's cloud. I've never tried the cloud one, but there's cloud. So I'm going to open it just now here. Pisces desktop, as you can see. But I'm going to close it as well because it's heavy. I don't know why, but mostly if I'm trying to use it in code, it's heavy. Like it's really, really heavy. Sometimes my computer would go blank and whatnot because it's heavy, you know, but it's good. So it uses the long-term memory as well. It remembers. That's what I like about this tool. It remembers. As you can see, there's a lot of prompts that I've made there, blah, 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 etc. But what I like about it is that you can also switch the source. You can include any desk as well, VS Code, any application that you are in, my Microsoft Excel, GitHub Desktop, Notepad, whatever application that you have in your application, you can actually link them together. And whatever that you're prompting, you can say, hey, from my Microsoft Excel, there's this file, please analyze the data, whatever. It does that as well. Okay, time range as well. It gives you time just now, last couple of minutes and whatnot. Here, change models. There's cloud models, there's on-device model. You see, now on-device model, there are not a lot of them, so you need to also install them. You can create your own models, download them and import them here, or you can go for cloud models. So cloud models is using whatever that's on the cloud. So the latest, you know, O Mini 4, whatever that's there, GPT, or register your own key for security purposes as well. It does not use only this. ChatGPT by OpenAI. There's Cloudy, AI is there. Google Gemini is there. And I'm definitely sure there's more. You can search as well. Maybe let's search, what is there as well? Copilot, is it there? Copilot. I guess Copilot is not added, which is something sad, but it is what it is. Then you can check settings, you can color it the way you want, and home, this is where you can manage, general Copilot, it's there. You can actually use it to do anything, machine learning, personal cloud, you can do that, model context protocol, and connected application. You can connect it to any application, like I did mention, VS Code, PySys, CLI, discover new things, play around with it, Okay, I'm done with that. Now, we're gonna open the normal ChatGPT. We're gonna open Gemini. Okay. Once we're done with that, we're gonna also go to Black Box AI. Okay. Now, the one that we're gonna be using today, trust me, you're gonna love it. Before that, we're also gonna open the Dribble. Let's see if we can build something in the next, not Dribble AI, I just need Dribble. Okay, that's not for AI, but I'll show you what we're gonna be doing. Now, here, what happened? Here, I'm gonna call this one called lovable.dev. Whoever created this, we need to sit down, drink coffee because you are killing it. Remember we spoke about a lot of stuff with AI and whatnot. So now when it comes to people who are lacking in the front-end industry and they want to build their applications to look beautiful. Remember I told you that I like React. So now if we come to this application, it's actually a personalized full-stack engineer. Your front end, you can create them here. Back end, use Django, PHP, whatever. But your front end, we got you sorted. I also like this guy. Firebase Studio. Like it has its own AI. You can generate, you can tell it, create this project. I want you to do 1, 2, 3. It's easy. You don't have to worry and all these things. So we're gonna come to this guy and say, create a project outline that is connected to PayPal or Paystack for an example, Paystacks, where remember you can tell it whatever, you're not going to fix everything, put it accordingly in your simple English, where it's about how can I put it? No bad words. No bad words. Digital digital wallet. Ne? E.g. It is more like a naughty jar. Naughty jar. Each time we say a bad word, we store money into the digital jar or wallet. Right. So now create a project SRS, System Requirement Systems. So while it's doing that, we are creating our project scope, right? And this project scope, we try to identify, okay, what is it that we need to do? What is it that the project is going to be doing and how the project is going to be doing and etc. So while it's doing this, I want us to go to Dribble, né? And look for digital wallets. Okay, so now we're looping through, okay, and maybe it's something that I'm not used to, then I'll just say maybe finance, do we need finance dashboard for an example? Okay, then from here, I just want a simple one. It's just a simple, clean application. Maybe we'll take this one. Okay, do you see it? I'm copying the image, eh? And I'm going to my lovable AI. I paste it there. I don't say anything. Don't say anything. Go back to my prompt. This one here. You see? You see? Created everything and whatnot and whatnot. It's even giving you how long you're gonna need to build that. We don't need that. What we need is here from number 6. We go up, and we stay right here. Hopefully it's gonna do what it needs to be doing. So now I'm gonna say create an application with the design from that image I've attached. Yeah? Then you specify it should have a login and a register page and dashboard. Okay. It should also follow this. Enter. It's going to do what it needs to be doing. Okay. While it's busy, now we can go back to AI, skip here, and say build this project using Python Django. Paste it, done. Does whatever, all these things. It shows you how to create those projects. Like all of those things that I've created, you would have been spending 2 years long term and trying to create them, but it's doing what it needs to be doing. Same applies to this guy as well. Pisces black box is the one that's doing it. Let's see, it's done. Then you know, okay, if I go to code, I'll be able to do that. Compare, like look, it says compare, user authentication. You can even finish it if you like. Okay, it's gonna create it from scratch because of whatever. Gemini as well. I go to Gemini, build this project in Node.js, next, Node.js. I paste it. Then from there, it does whatever, This is how AI works. That's a vibe coding, we are vibing. So this guy is still busy. Lovable AI, I like it because I do not have to worry about front end, anything. I do not have to worry about whatever and whatnot. So now the reason also for vibe coding and AI is to also allow us to solve errors fast. You're chasing a deadline. Monday you need to deploy. Monday you need to do 1, 2, 3. There's a whole number of debugs. Go to AI, say, hey, my code is doing 1, 2, 3. How do I solve it? It will tell you how to solve your project, how to actually do all these things. As you can see, it's still busy. I think the models are quite, let's see, coded. Sometimes, as I mentioned, AI is not accurate. Sometimes it might give you the steps on how to create it, but it won't create the project. See? I don't know why it's not creating the project. Let's refresh. While we are refreshing, this guy is done. He's done. Then from our end, we can scroll up and visit each line. We say, oh, installing 1, 2, 3. It's Django. We need to install the libraries. We need to go to the models. We need to do 1, 2, 3, and all these things. And you know you're sorted out with your backend. You see, you have your backend. Provided you with some API payment, then you know if you want to log into your APIs, whatever APIs that you're dealing with, you would go to PayPal documentation or developer page, get your API sorted out as well. So here we go. Look, it did not, here, no tija. See, it created it. There we go. There we go. It's not that fancy, it's not, but it's something. It is something you can add. Look, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. So as you can see, we just created a Noti jar and with the help of Gemini, and look, it's beautiful, like beautiful. It's not perfect, but it's beautiful as well. If the one that you're generating as well has dollar signs and whatnot, you can just type there on the prompts and say, change the currency to South African Rand at ZA. And as you can see, it's done that. You have your ZA, you have your no longer $25, it's just, 25 Rand and etc. You can even edit limits, and look, it's a nice, simple application, and you can get the code. This is how the code looks like, and this is on next.js, React in a simple sense as well. Then the other one, which was on the black box AI, is just a code with Python. This is what you can use for your backend, if you want to use it as an etc. So now let us go check if our lovable look. This is what I mean when I'm talking about lovable AI. This is vibing. Look, we didn't have to worry. I think we can just close our laptop and just call it a day and just develop and deploy and leave it like that, because already has something beautiful. Okay, so you can go through and check. There's a register page. Look, beautiful. It's done that. If everything is proper, you can also connect Supabase. Supabase is another, I'll say it's Firebase brother or sister, where you can connect your database as well. Play around with it. You can also visit some documentations and whatnot and all these things. You have dashboards. There we go. You see now, what I like about it is that I'm trying to access other pages, but it's taking me back to the login as well. So let us see if our logins would be there. There we go. Look at it. Look. We have now, if we go back to that application, this dashboard, you see what it did? It created something similar, not the exact thing, something similar to this, but it added everything that we need as well. See the graphs, top dreamer house, charity donation, all these things and etc. This is what's happening. Analytics. Some of the pages are not there. You see, goals. So settings and help and logout. You come back to the prompt. You say now change the currency to South African Rand, And remember we spoke about PayPal. We're taking it out. We're no longer doing PayPal right now. We're no longer doing PayPal. We're no longer doing paystacks. Watch. ZA. Okay. Say ZA. And make it connect to the FNB app for payment integration. I don't know if they have it. They've never created. If they haven't created. If they haven't, then here's an idea. I would like some royalties in the near future if you implement it, but we have it now for payment gateway. For payment gateway using API keys. Okay, right. Once that is done, I'm saying to him, create analytics page, and its Functionality. Okay. Transactions. Payment. Goals. Right. Settings. Help center. Now, this is how we can get it to be interesting. We're going to say here, add an AI agent or assistance that will assist the user with their issues or prompts regarding naughty words. Then you say, can the system be like the naughty corner for parents to use? Hey, I'm giving out free ideas. Parents to use to monitor their kids if they are being naughty. Good. What else? Let's see. Okay, we can also go back to this guy and look at other stuff. If we see that, oh, he doesn't have any other thing, we're like, okay, he doesn't have anything. Let us browse through. Oh, we see that, oh, this one has something. Okay. Say, okay. Then I'm thinking maybe we can ask our lovable AI, add a feature that counts how many bad words have individual or has users made in a month, in a week, actually, in a day, week, month, yeah. Create a beautiful calendar with the inputs and pop-ups included. Done. It's gonna go back, working, thinking. What I like about it, if it identifies any error, you can just say try fixing it, it will fix it. There's something I was talking about earlier on, saying that, oh, instead of this application or instead of the AI saying we identify these issues, come and fix it. Let it identify, tell you and say, oh, I'm fixing it. Once it's done fixing it, it comes back and say, I managed to fix 1, 2, 3. And it should guide you and show you how it fixed it. I've done this, I've removed this error was, so that you as the developer, as an AI generative agent, you should understand how to actually work with it, so that if someone say, okay, this error was solved, what interviews, you know how to speak about them, you know how to present them, how to tell them how to do all these things with that AI as well. Maybe we can come together and we must build that AI together. If you are building it, don't forget to give me royalties. I just need only 5% with coffee included. That's all. Okay. So as you can see, the one built with Gemini, it is beautiful. It is nice. This is beginner level 101. But the other one can go to production. Maybe we can even give it to FNB to embedded it and do whatever and all those things, So this one also said transaction history. It says swear, hell, those type of words that are not you're not supposed to be saying. But you can see that, if I'm swearing, I'm losing money. Each time I'm swearing, I'm losing money. Each time your kid is swearing, take money from their allowance and put it somewhere else. Then you see the counting one. I'm thinking about the counting one that counts. It will also benefit us as a family, because remember now we are family, saying that, okay, if Skinny has been swearing for a week and he swear 1,000 times, the money that he contributed, we're going to take it to donate to some way, charity, or we're going to buy something in the house, or we're going to do whatever, we're going to buy a new laptop, or something that we can do. It teaches us also how to budget as well. You know, each time you're saying a bad word, you are budgeting. That's number one. I know each time you're saying swearing word, you're contributing to someone else. Maybe this swearing word could be something like the naughty word, naughty word, naughty bad word. It's something that would help you become a better person. You get what I'm saying, because you're also teaching out the kids, you're teaching out your brothers, your nephews, your nieces and whatnot. You onboard them as well. Maybe in the near future we can embed what's that thing, a parental control to control what the kid sees on their phone. I know other platforms do that, but right now we are checking something else. Then you add like a VPN type of thing, saying that if they get into a website that you were supposed to blog, but you haven't actually blogged it, it takes their allowance away. It takes their allowance away and etc. So something that AI can do. And right now we have built this beautiful application, and it's wow. I'm loving it. Maybe I'm gonna enter a hackathon with it and win it. Wing it. It's something that we can do. It is still be busy being generative as well. But what I like about it is that you can link it with your GitHub, get the project, download it on your computer as well. You can link it with there. I know a couple of you guys have used a Lovable AI before. But from my side, please check out Lovable AI if you are a React developer, if you're avoiding front-end development, you want an easy way out. Do what I did. Go dribble somewhere else, grab an image, say I would like to create something like this, similar. I like the UI. Backend, you can choose whatever, Python, PHP, whatever you like, and you add those features. Feature number 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it gives you credits, 5 days, credits daily. So use them wisely. If you like to pay for it, you can pay for the advanced one, which is quite good. I think there's $30 per month. That's how it is. So it's going to create all the other pages once it's done. Now it's busy with transactions. It's creating them. But because of, time, let me see something. Yeah, because of time, we won't get a chance to go through everything. But we have built something. It's beautiful. It's like, look, from here to here. I don't know. Maybe we can also create a landing page that says, this landing page should be like this and whatnot. But that's a task for you as well. So if you're building a project for the FNB App Academy challenge or, task or project, use these tools, Do the front end, React, whatever, tell it, do this, that, back end, Python, Django, or whatever language that you want, and build these beautiful applications. Awesome. Now, so before we finish, let us go and check if our application is done. But if it's not done, it's going to tell you that it has an error. Then you're just going to click fix that error. And once it's fixing that error, you see build unsuccessfully. Now, you just click fix that error. It's going to say for the code presented, I get an error below. Please think step by step to resolve it. Then it's going to go back and start thinking and resolve everything. So it says, the bank icon isn't available. So it's going to create its own. What's not available, then it's going to create its own. Now it's working on the payment function. It's done with the payment. It's on settings as well. So while it's doing that, I will be able to actually add it on the GitHub and make it public for you to also go through. Remember, on the GitHub, it's GitHub/Siyaka. Before I even said anything, it's here. It's almost done. Another error that came through as well, but it's still working out. So I'm just going to leave it like that. But yes, github.com/Siaka developer. Then you'll be able to actually find only the public applications that you guys can download and work on. So now just remember, no bad words, and this application of ours will make sure that it captures anyone who says the bad words. Since it's done, you'll be able to test the application. There's more features that have been created, as you can see, payments and whatever that are available. See, API key with FNB is also created, accounts, blah blah blah. Beautiful. Right now, so now just to wrap up everything, make sure that when you create your application, create your own system requirements documentation, outline the descriptions, and make sure you have all the features outlined. Then you know that once you go into AI, you're going to build those applications. I would advise the back end, do it separate and work on the front end on the lovable AI. Then the other one, you use it to solve errors and etc. If you are afraid to expose your IP, get a pro version. Create your project with it so that your IP or your code is secured, so that it's not public. But this one, it is public, so because we were testing, I do not mind. But the FNB API thing, if I see it on FNB, I'm coming for my royalty, 5% with coffee involved, but I'm watching you. But don't worry, I know I'm going to get another free t-shirt, so that's part of the royalty as well. Thank you guys for joining in. My name is Kamhelo Kingsley Khwedi, known as Skinny, and I was happy to actually deliver this content with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy, vibe coding, and drink coffee, water, and make sure you stay healthy. Thank you.
All right, awesome stuff. Thank you so much to my brother Skinny for always being instrumental in taking us through those amazing sessions. Please let us head over to our social media spaces and let's thank Skinny. Let's let Skinny know what this lesson was all about. All right, guys, so see you guys next time. The next lesson is really, really important as we'll be learning about business funding. We want to know, how do we get that money to fund our beautiful apps, right? See you guys next time. Don't forget, head over to social media, hashtag FNB App Academy, and please keep our social media spaces buzzing. See you guys next time. I am your host, Karabo Muhole. Peace.